and started from the small grind, turned it up major. I remember all the hard times, that's what made me greater. Done departed from the haters, got no time, see you later. Always finish what I started, that's what I call major. No, I'm major.
Oh snap, episode 5. Another day of NVDY.
Yo, NVDY going back up to even.
I know, right? After 5 days, gives you the distribution and then just heads right back up to recover the distribution.
Literally. So basically, after NVDY pays the dividend, it drops down because, you know, people sell it afterward, and it takes, what did it take, 5 days?
It's not, it's not about selling. The distribution comes directly from the fund.
So that means the money comes out.
Yeah, like whatever the share dividend is, that's going to come directly out the fund stock
what
price.
I said doesn't really play into it.
Yeah.
No? All right, we'll see.
Well, I mean,
it could a little bit,
if
but
there's
not
like
as
a
much.
little bit of selling it, but that's not the reason why it goes down. It's because the distribution comes out the fund. So that's why it goes down.
Well, we all don't know everything sometimes. So
We could get it.
But it's crazy because right when we got done the last episode, we sent in the live question to Jay. So we're going to play it for you guys right here just to see the live clip.
This is another new YouTuber as well. They love YieldMax. How long do you foresee the NVDY and Misty products to be active longevity-wise? Forever.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see that. I think as long as the regulators allow us to do it, we'll keep doing it. So there's no short-term plans or any plans to sunset these unless all of a sudden, they were, all the assets left them, right? So I wouldn't. As far as I'm concerned, and the partners that I've talked to, these are designed to be here for as long as people will be invested in them.
Yes, let's hope. Got to retire on them.
Yeah,
you just got to keep going, right? Like,
I mean, anybody would say that if it's like their, company and stuff, but like to us, we're like, wow,
look,
like
yeah. I mean, like the CEO just said that they have no short-term plans to offset these, or just like put them, sunset them. What he said? He said something like offset, sunset. He has no plans of closing them.
Short term or long term, essentially. Yeah, that's crazy.
We asked if they could go on forever. He said yeah. So I mean, if NVDY is gonna pay a dividends forever, then I guess I'll take it.
I'm willing to lose all my money with them that I have invested.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's
if it gets to that
that's
case.
like essentially the risk that you take when you like put money in the stock market.
Surprised you don't got your headphones on.
Yeah, like that's just how it is.
Yeah, you don't even got your headphones on. You funny as hell. You can't even really hear me.
Oh wow, I didn't even notice.
Yeah, it's all right. But the Shake Shack burger is good as hell, and reason why we got this here is because we did Chipotle. Now we about to do Shake Shack. That's more a Tony's thing, and we also going to break down Tesla today because I did a lot of research on them, and Tesla's up 140% since you talked about it. Like, crazy, dog. Like TSLL, GraniteShares, 2 times leverage. Like, I'm in there. I got a
TSL
pretty nice
did
position.
Go crazy since the first episode.
Yep.
Literally just hammered up, and it's like at 16 something. I was just telling you I could go from 8 to 30 to 40, right?
I've been dumping
16 and change. Like, where do you think it's gonna go? 30, 40.
I mean, hell, like what
30, 40.
What do we want to go on first? You think Shake Shack or Tesla? I'll leave it on you today.
No, I mean, it doesn't matter to me.
I would love
thinking about.
I would love to. I mean, Shake Shack.
Down?
Yeah, Shake Shack's more your thing. I think Tesla is. We could break down the deliveries, because that's essentially how they're
1.8 million car deliveries 2023. That's not bad.
97 billion in total revenue. Crazy.
I mean, like Tesla's making a lot of money.
I mean, and I think that's why people see it like, oh, okay, like it's just this company, and they kind of are getting a glimpse into the robotaxi.
It's a $1 trillion club. Like all these big American companies going to $1 trillion plus.
I mean, and they're not even there yet.
And like some of them are going way further than
I
that.
think, like we've been saying,
like we're gonna have like $5 trillion, $6 trillion, $7 trillion companies
without a doubt
in the next few years.
And then
these companies are getting
I think
massive.
The most innovation out of any of the Mag 7, we would probably have to say, like, if it's pretty close, because they're all being very, progressive. But Tesla, from the robo-taxis to the bots, like, from them even being able to teach all of the cars out there, like with the robotaxi, with the technology that they're getting in AI, to then having all the cars that are already going to be on the road, which is crazy. There's just like so much stuff going on. There's not going to be a human driver that's needed. You're going to be able to order the taxi through a Tesla app. It's just like the revenue that is going to come from there is just crazy. I think Kathy Wood said it's going to be something like 950 billion by like 2029. Did I get that right? Literally
Woods,
951.
Yeah. I mean, Kathy Woods is saying 2,500 a share from here. I'm telling you, 1,000. I could see 1,000 easy.
Easy.
Like.
And what do you think?
Yeah, I would say the next few years. Like, you seen it woke up.
Yeah.
We were just talking about the Ron Barron at 165, how
hit the bottom.
Older
like
people,
this is the bottom.
Like when older people that have been like, investing for a long time, legendary investors, when they go on CNBC and talk and they tell you something like that, like this is the bottom, like probably should listen.
And it's like such the early stages of EV too, because there's really not, it's obviously you see electric cars out there, you see people driving them, but this is not a thing that's been around for, I don't even think 10 years, right? Maybe like 5 or 6 years. What do you think? Maybe
what?
Like electric cars, like
like it's been a thing. It's been
as major as it, like over 10 years.
Yeah, it's been 10, 15 years already.
Okay, so
yeah,
10,
absolutely.
15. Definitely less than the average vehicle, average gas-powered vehicle, for sure.
Electric cars are cool. I mean, some people don't even like to use them. They have a lot of issues, people here say sometimes. But, I mean, I think Tesla is a very good company. It's going to keep going up like it's going up. And, we're probably going to talk about it every week with NVDY because these are like names that we believe in. We're just, slowly adding to the positions over time. They're just good long-term companies.
Yep. I mean, I'm already up a solid like 30% on TSLL. I just like, but I see it, like you said, it could be at 30 by the end of the year. Like, who really knows, bro? Who really knows? I mean, from not only all that, they said, I'm going to like read over this. It's just like so crazy, like everything that they have going on with this. So not only is the robotaxi not like any of the other cars, it has like 8 different external cameras, plus it has 12 sensors. So essentially the sensors are for like close range, and then the cameras are for it to see.
I mean, the technology on the cars are crazy.
It's gonna be nuts, bro. Like,
it's crazy.
Plus, then they have the robots, which is what I was just saying earlier, how they'll be able to, like, the technology in the robots could then be like integrating with the robotaxi. So now you just have 2 things that are just working together as it's like going up, and the robot's going to be able to do chores for you in your house. Like, imagine like living in a world where
revenue streams are going to go off the hook.
Hey, my bot, go and do my wash, clean my dishes, and fold my clothes for me. I'm gonna sit here and watch Netflix. That's gonna be our world eventually. When? I can't tell you, but it's gonna be there at some point, and we're gonna invest in it. We're gonna be there. We're going to save together, and we're going to be there for it. So I hope some of you guys are investing in it, because we might not be able to start our own AR company, but I'm going to invest in them. Trust and believe.
Tesla's doing good. Tesla's doing good. If you're investing in it, it's probably a really good holding for you, and it's probably going to keep performing.
Yep.
Just another day talking about TSLL.
Going crazy.
Let's jump into Shake Shack.
Yeah, go ahead. Yep.
It's, Shake Shack, I feel like we were talking about Chipotle, and I'm just like, Chipotle is a really good company. We love it. I ate it before the episode started again.
Still ate it, even though you're seeing Shake Shack.
Yeah. Like, I ate Shake Shack too. Like, per usual. I didn't eat breakfast, so. But Shake Shack is doing pretty tremendous here.
Yeah, I mean,
like
even
a $3.4 billion company. Most of their stores are owned. They actually license some of their stores out. So
in other countries or America?
Both. So you can't franchise it, but you can actually come to a licensing agreement with Shake Shack, and you can open a store
if you have enough money and enough.
Obviously. So Shake Shack right now has 510 locations. 510 locations, and they're making about $300 million a quarter in revenue.
And they're a $3 billion company.
Yeah, 3.2. So you could say roughly like 3 times revenue.
Wow.
Yeah, so I think they're pretty cheap.
They're down 15% the past 3 months.
I mean, not that that's a metric I would look on
What's that?
determine which stock I'm going to buy, but I mean, it's It's priced really cheap. They're making $300 million a quarter, 510 stores. They're planning to open 80 more locations this year. They like just recently opened up a store in Hong Kong. They have a store in Tokyo, Thailand. Like they have all these new international stores that they open up, and you know, like American companies do great overseas.
Yeah.
I think anybody who watches American companies overseas notice that they do pretty well. And people love American stuff.
For sure. So
Good
what
time
are
for a Trump hat.
what are some of the numbers? Like I'm sure you probably got them. Like I'd be interested to hear.
So yeah, I was looking at them, right? And you know, Shake Shack's been around for a long time. Like I grew up in Manhattan, so Shake Shack started in Manhattan. They started in the park.
Wow, like on a
Yeah.
cart?
2004, yeah, they started in the cart, Madison Square Park. They started there. Like I've ate at that location. Pretty cool location.
Oh wow, they still have that
I mean,
location.
yeah.
Wow.
Beautiful location. A lot of smack dab in the middle of a bunch of corporate
Right,
office
right.
buildings.
All right.
So the line's always long but super fast. They serve the beer. You know, I love Shake Shack for serving beer.
Right, so
something
keep going.
Chipotle doesn't do.
Yeah, keep going.
Right? So system wide, like with licensed stores and everything else, they're making $1.7 billion a year in revenue. I think that's pretty good for up and coming
That's like
food
that's
spot.
almost like half of their market
Market
cap.
cap. Yeah, yeah. I think that's pretty impressive.
Wow.
And then the total revenue on it, like that Shake Shack is getting, is 1.1 billion. So like their revenue is 1.1 billion. Shake
Out
Shack.
of all that.
Yeah.
Wow.
So like, I mean, yearly they're doing pretty good. And then out of the 510 locations, like they have 180 international. So it's almost like a third of the store locations are international.
Yeah, really more, yeah.
Like,
That's
I mean,
almost
like,
half.
their,
That's
like,
close to
footprint
half.
Is pretty big. I mean, Chipotle's doing what, 3,000 stores?
3,300,
Right,
yeah.
3,300. Shake Shack's at 500.
So
already.
give me a
like
good
what's the like the CEO, Rob Lynch. He's literally predicting 15% growth.
every year.
Yeah, every year for the foreseeable future. So it looks like Shake Shack's probably going to be opening up another 80 to 100 stores every year.
Okay, so give me and the informed or maybe the uninformed guests, because I would like to know. I'm sure some of them would like to know. Based on everything you said, you know, where would you really see Shake Shack being down 15% right now on the 3 month
Oh yeah,
at
I mean,
$85?
it's down 15%. We were looking at it at 105, 100. We were buying it there.
Would you think this is a good
And
point
like
to
we see it come down to $85. We're like, whoa, that's a big discount.
Do you think this would
there.
be a good point to buy? And if so, where do you see it going? And maybe
I mean,
in the next
Shake
couple
Shack
of
at
years.
85 right now. I feel like the end of the year would be $100, $125 smooth, and I feel like from there it can really push higher, because it's a relatively small cap. You know, even though it's $3 billion, some people consider that a small cap.
Compared to the general market.
Yeah. I mean, considering McDonald's 180 billion market cap.
So what would be the benefit on investing in something like Shake Shack with such a low market cap, and then say the difference of trying to invest in Chipotle with such a large one?
Oh, well, I mean, if you're investing in Chipotle, right, like you have to realize that a lot of the money's been made already, right? Is there still money to be made because they're doing stock repurchases and things of that nature? Yes, absolutely. Plus, they're still opening more stores and they're still growing and they're still getting more efficient.
Right.
But Shake Shack is like, if Shake Shack goes from 500 stores to 1,000 stores, that's tremendous for them.
That's heavy.
If Shake Shack goes from 500 stores to 2,000 stores, that's a lot more money that they're making.
It might take like 5 years based on the pace they're on. Opening 80 a year.
I mean, think about it, right? If the first year this year, right, they have 500 stores, they open in 80, so they'll be at 580. Let's say they open up another 80 next year, 660. Let's say 15% of that is 100. So what? After like 2026, they open up 100 stores a year plus.
Yeah.
Like if the stores are successful, of course.
So you're saying a lot of the money really hasn't been made because it's such a low market
No,
cap, so it would be worth looking
I
into.
feel like there's a lot of money to be made on Shake Shack. Shake Shack is a very good food company that's doing everything right. Like you like the food, obviously. Like I know you love the food. I love the food. I eat there a few times a week as well. That
Honestly,
is
pretty good.
Chipotle. I could kind of live off that. Honestly, those two, I can hang my hat out.
That's better than McDonald's. More fresh.
Oh yeah. Devin, McDonald's is cool, you know, but it's
It
kinda
ain't
like,
that.
you know,
It ain't that. I'll tell you that.
No. It's kind of like last minute food or just quick stop food, you know. But Shake Shack's food is delicious. Really, really good stuff. Those cheese fries, and then with the Brooklyn Lager. No, I love the beer. Chipotle doesn't sell any beer.
So, pitch me or anybody else. Maybe not a pitch, but what is your main reason, if you didn't already say it, to why you would be invested in Shake Shack? Is there any other reason other than what you said why you're like, this is also another reason?
I mean, Shake Shack is kind of like the same thing as like Chipotle. Like they make a few $1 million a store, and you know they make a few.
Do you know how much it takes to get back each store, or no?
Oh no, the payback period.
No, that's
no.
okay. It's so hard to find information on them. I tried to look up too. It's really like it's not like it's hard, but it's not like as much as Chipotle. Because Chipotle is like so big.
Like the great thing about Shake Shack right now is that it has room to grow, and if they grow 80 to 100 stores every year for the next 4 or 5 years, you're looking at a company market cap that's going to go from $3.5 billion to somewhere around 8, 9, or 10. So the stock price can easily triple.
Damn.
Easily go from 80, 85 all the way to like 250, 225.
I think you convinced me to open like a little couple $1,000 position when I get my next divvy. I think I'm gonna maybe portion out 25% out just for some positions.
I mean the numbers are so similar to Chipotle. You know, like
hopefully it doesn't go up. Every time Tony talks about something, it just rockets up. Like I swear, like even every episode we started from Tesla, we started the first episode, it was down. Then we were just talking about Chipotle, was super down. And it even went down more today. It kind of recovered. Now we're talking about Shake Shack that's down 15% every 3 months. It's like this guy just got like some kind of Midas touch or something. I don't know.
No. I mean, some of these names you like want to be into them, right? And if they go down 10, 15, 20%, you own them. What do? You sell them? Or like you buy more? Like you're buying the business, you're buying the company.
Warren Buffett, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't just look at the stock price. Like we never do that. That's why, guys, we're sitting here talking to you, like explaining the things, because we don't just look like, well, dang, like here's the market cap and how much could we make if it goes up this much. Like, no, you have to really dive in. You should love what you're investing in. If you're just investing in stuff for the price or to make money, like you're not going to be as like enthused to be like, oh, like I actually like investing in this because I believe in it. I'm interested in it. You don't just want to invest in things to make money. Or maybe you do, but I think the majority of investors, we would say, enjoy what they're investing in, and they believe in the vision.
Shake Shack is going, man.
So
Shake Shack is going. Making a few $1 million per store is not bad, man.
No, not at all.
It's doing pretty good. It's a really solid pace.
I would love to go on just about Tesla. We kind of went on a little bit, you know.
I love Tesla. What you want to talk about, NVDY again?
No. I just said I love Tesla. Why am I going to talk about NVDY? I would, if we could just talk about NVDY forever, I would. But.
Like I would talk about YieldMax forever. I like that dividend.
But let's read some stats here just about the robot, because I'm sure a lot of people have heard about it, you know, been seeing what it is, but it came out 2022. They're saying that it might come out by 2026. Might be like under 20 grand a unit, be able to do all your household chores. They'll use the AI to interface with the robo-taxi too to make that smarter. I mean, it's something that people can't even fathom that it's like probably going to be a realistic thing. And I could see why Kathy Woods was like, you know what, I'm going to take all my money out of NVIDIA and I'm going to put it in Tesla.
So Tesla's 260, son, 270, right?
Yeah, right now, yeah.
So, I mean, what do you think it does during earnings season?
Oh, we're going in. It's going to go up. It's probably going to go up. They went from delivering, because they already 70-30. Guys, honestly, this would probably be a great time to tell people next week we're going to really dive in to options and long-term leaps. We're going to really dive into like our, you know, thought process. Tony's going to give you the textbook definitions of all this. Shout out the Temple School of Business, you know, sponsored by that. But his education
is a nice place, a very nice place.
So but now we're just kind of breaking down the companies, and next week we're going to go on. We're going to start a Discord soon to just make it free for like the first 25 people, just so you guys can kind of see our portfolios. You can see like how we're trading, what we're doing, and you know, eventually we'll probably make it just, you know, to charge people a little bit, because it's going to take up a lot of our time. If there's so many people in there, then we got to talk to them and stuff. But you're never going to see us charging $100 for anything. Like, you know, we're going to keep stuff nice and affordable for people, and we really want to be there for you guys.
I mean, we're not selling courses, you know that.
No courses. Like, we're not going to tell you this is what, like, you should watch our videos, to be able to be like, oh, okay, well, this is how to do it. And this is why I'm doing it. Like rule number 9, like make decisions based on your own beliefs. We're going to tell you the process, but please do your own research on it, especially when we're talking about options and when we get into that, because the earning season's right around the corner. And that's going to be very interesting.
It's going to be a good time to take a few $1,000s and take it up, maybe 10, 20.
Yeah,
plus,
for sure.
It's going to be a good time.
So
right?
also,
what do you want to do? Like, you want to show everybody like cold debit spreads? That's what you're planning?
I mean, that's how we're going to do it, right? We're going to show them, like, we're going to do it. I'm already in a long-term leap right now, but NVDY or NVDL, sorry, 2 times NVIDIA, it's already up like 30%. It's already in the money. So I'm going to hold it until January. So it's like, I'm just going to hold it. And these are the things we want to show you guys to make your money work for you, but not just get the instant gratification, because I believe that's what people go on Instagram and they're like, oh, look at this guy trading. Like all you see is just the futures market. You see somebody trading futures. Oh, I got to get the price right here. Like, how about actually making informed decisions on trading before the trade goes on, and you're playing it both ways? That way, you're not just like hoping
love earnings. No, I mean playing it both
you
ways
put
on
me on
earnings.
You put me on
playing
it.
it both ways on earnings is, I think, is a safe way to do it. Because you bet it naked, you might miss, right?
IMD.
Like, you've been there, right? So, I mean, next week we'll show a little bit about options. We'll jump into some core options, put options. Like, I'm sure a lot of people want some options action at this point.
Yeah. It's time, we're doing it, so we're saving together. We're investing together. We're growing rich together.
Show what we're probably going to get into.
100%. So let's just break down more. I know we keep going back and forth on it, but I'm just so I did so much research on Tesla, and I'm like, wow, this is why they're really about to blow up. People don't even see it. Over 50% profit margins could potentially be on the robotaxi. People are already going to be able to add the cars to the network, or Tesla's already going to be able to add the cars to the network. It's not no extra work. All they got to do is set up the system. Of course, the biggest thing is going to be the regulations and getting everything approved and getting the full self-driving approved, which that's why I believe so many people are hesitant, because they can't really see that yet. But it's going on in other places of the world. It's even going on in California.
I mean, autonomous driving, the robo-taxis, I feel like a lot of people might lose their driving jobs in whichever states this goes on. And, Lyft, Uber drivers, local taxi drivers.
They're going to get Joey Gladstone.
Yeah.
Cut out.
I think Elon even has it set up to the point where you're going to be able to rent out your Tesla.
No, yeah. The cars are already going to be able to get added to the network. Yep.
Yeah. So,
and the self-service improves as more vehicles join the fleet.
Yeah,
that's what they're saying. This is so crazy.
No. I mean, there's so many cars. There's so many Tesla
cars. And then,
cars
oh my gosh. Then not only that, but the integration into the public transit, and then the ability to be delivering food and goods. Imagine just being able to...
like Tesla Uber Eat, or Tesla Robo-Taxi Uber Eat. Yeah, no. I mean,
should have been dumping on $7 on TSLL, but it's cool. Anything in life,
Tesla's going up.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you missed out or anything.
If you're just following the cars, they're gonna go up. Just with the cars,
literally.
Wait till next year.
What did it go? The cars. This is from 2019. 2019. This is how many cars were delivered. 2019, 367,000. 2020, 499,000. 2021, 935,000. Now it bumps up a little bit in 2022 to the millions, 1.3 million. Then last year it was 1.8 million. Not only the business
year after year,
and not only the business models that we're talking about that aren't even introduced yet, but then the car deliveries that are just happening, and that's not even accounting for a full year of the Cybertruck yet either, which has been having its little issues. But that's gonna eventually that's gonna be a big thing.
Episodes. Once the Cybertrucks go out and they start selling those. Like Tesla's gonna kick up, and then if they sell, if there's any kind of plan that a robot is being sold in America, is going to explode.
It's gonna literally go like this, guys, it's such a great. I was literally talking. I was talking to somebody, Tesla or TSLL, which is the Tesla 2 times GraniteShares. I was showing them to him at $7, and I wasn't even listening to my own advice as much. I only had a couple hundred shares. It has more than doubled now. It's up 140%, like we said. Don't look at it like, dang, I missed out. Believe in the business. Look at every lesson. That's a blessing. Every
would still
single
buy it.
Yeah, this is such a great opportunity to buy still because of the future. Don't ever look in the past. Look to the future and the business and where they're going.
That's
We're the
easy to say
visionary.
after 140% gain already. You know that, right?
That's hard to say or easy?
It's easy to say.
I think it's actually hard to say.
Yeah, hard to say.
I think that's really hard.
Well, like,
How
I
many-
think people would want to have bought it at $8 when we were
I
talking
think they
about
would have too, but
Yeah.
you need to have weird
it.
long-term
I wish I would
visions.
have bought more.
Yeah.
Wish I would have bought more.
Long-term
I
visions.
always wish I could buy more.
Yep.
But you know, I am only one man. But we're gonna take it there during earnings season, and we're gonna see who in the Discord makes a ton of money, because there's gonna be a few.
Please don't join the Discord if you're not a dreamer, a believer, or a doer.
Yeah, because you can make a ton of money or you can lose a ton of money, right?
You
Well,
gotta
not
be
lose a ton,
comfortable.
you'll probably just
You
lose.
gotta be comfortable. You gotta be comfortable with what you're losing. Benny, move over for a second. Let me see something real quick. Yeah, I thought it was 4 or 5. Yeah, number 5, man. I should already know. Don't bet on options, but you aren't comfortable losing. Like, that's one of our rules.
No.
Like, you know what I mean?
No,
it's
like you'll be fine. Like, we're gonna talk about NVDY, you know, and we're also gonna talk about options, and you know,
We're just
it's
gonna
up to
give you.
You can
yeah.
you can make the yield on NVDY, make some monthly money, or you can make a little money on some option plays. We'll have a little bit of
and you're
everything
talking
going on.
to people who are doing the things that we're telling you. Like, we're not just telling you and then not showing you. Like, you will see that we're in GraniteShares 2 times leverage. You're gonna see that we're in YieldMax. You're gonna see that we're doing these trades. We're gonna be doing everything. Like, so hey, if we take the hit, like, you're gonna take the hit with us. But that's the risk of this game that we play, you know? Like, we got to make decisions on our beliefs. Sometimes we're not going to be right. Sometimes, you know, we're going to be wrong. But judge us on the losses, futures, Father, because there's few.
SHAK 80, 85 to like 200 plus
Yeah.
next few years.
I think we gave some good
Tesla's already pushing the 300 by the end of the summer, right?
100%.
Maybe Tesla might even go to a 52-week high by the end of the year. I don't know. We shall see, right? I don't know what's going on, but we shall see. We're definitely in it. I can tell you that.
We're in it for
Yeah.
sure. I mean, guys, I'm going to put all the links in here. If you watch these videos this far, I source everything, where we get our information from. We don't want to gatekeep anything. This is all like, these are conversations.
This is like very general information and stuff like that. We're not going to give you like everything in like one sitting.
We can't, but
we'll give you a little bit of what's going on, a little bit of how we feel. Sometimes we'll give you some good numbers. Sometimes we have a little bit of everything. Sometimes we're just up here just chatting it out, shooting the breeze in the backyard.
Because we have these conversations with each other, but I like that we're here.
Yeah, we have it off camera all day long.
We sharpen each other off,
Absolutely.
and even being on here, just like repeating and learning some different new things. You know that,
and like we
that
figured,
we research.
hey, why not? If we're gonna talk to each other about these companies, why not create a podcast that's gonna, like, you know, inform people of the things we're talking about, or like really the stocks we're talking about, and then the bets like that we're gonna take.
Literally,
right?
Let's save together.
Yeah. No, I mean that's literally what it is. So, yeah, everybody who's in YieldMax, keep it pushing, keep it going.
Retire on dividends. Thank you.
Yeah. We're gonna keep
so much.
going.
Thank you for your videos.
Jay said that it was gonna go on forever, as long as the regulators allow them. So, I guess we're gonna be dumping an NVDY for the rest of the podcast whenever this sunsets. Right? That's what he said. Sunset.
Yeah, he said there's no there's no sunset dreams or some sunset goals, but yeah. So we here, man.
Dividends is coming in, man.
Earnings season is coming too. Get ready. Next week we're gonna really get on the options, man. We're gonna break it down. Free college education here from Tony.
Oh my God. Well, like I did
And me too.
specialize in derivatives when I was at Temple University. Just a little bit, you know. I have made a living off
Can't wait.
trading options, so
Yeah.
you know,
We out
it
of
wouldn't
here,
be
guys.
impossible.
Yeah, we out. Peace.